Okay, it would not literally recognize me, y'all. Hi, good morning, happy Monday. It's currently 6:38 a.m. We are headed out to orientation for my big girl job. My commute is gonna be longer these first few weeks because this is not the shift that I'm working. Yeah, we're starting orientation today. It's basically, so when I was sent this email the first time, it was like they're gonna start at 8, but then it was like, oh no, like sit down at 8, but like actually you need to like be doing I gotta block that out because I can't tell you guys where I work. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit it's gonna be a little bit slower of a commute this morning because I actually need to, or actually it might be faster. I don't know, I'm rambling right now because I definitely am like a little bit nervous. But let's get to work. Let's get to work and then I will talk to you guys. We are currently exiting the highway to work. The commute actually was not even bad. Like, I listened to a podcast. I haven't even finished the episode. So like, in my opinion, I'm like, I kind of am up. I'm up. Like, I finished my protein coffee, everything. Like, I'm Gucci. It's currently 7:24. I'll be arriving at 7:26. I gotta find the education building. But yeah, I think I'm good. Like, it was really easy. There was like no traffic this morning. Granted, this is like super early for when I will actually be working. And also the way it took me was not the like normal way that you go to places in Atlanta. So that was also super nice because I kind of missed all that crazy stuff. But they're providing lunch for us today, but I still wanted to bring snacks just in case. So I'm just unpacking my cucumber, carrot, and my what's it called, vitamin water, just to throw in my bag right quick. At home from orientation day 1. It was so good. We got out at about 4:20. It's only 4:54. I'm actually only like 10 minutes from my house now, so this was actually not bad. So today was really good. We started I arrived there at like 7:27. And I was like, it was a little bit later than when I wanted to arrive, but ended up working out perfectly. So they had already had our like folders together and everything. So it literally was just like a hand over my passport and they hand me over my packet and I walked in. It was great. She went and did all the background stuff while we were just sitting there. So like scanning your IDs and everything. They had already sent us our emails for like direct deposit. The packet was pristine, like in terms of like having all the information you need. You know how like sometimes you'll start a new job or like a new class, whatever, anything, but like they'll give you most of the information but not everything. Like those like the little things are missing. Nothing was missing. They knew how to do this. It was great. Literally the first page when you like flipped over your packet, it said like my first pay date is this would be a paper check. Your first direct deposit will be this day. You need to have your direct deposit in by this day. Your first full cycle will be this. I'm like, see, those are the questions we want answered. It was great. This is like the first hospital as well that I've went to that had like their entire like executive staff come and be a part of orientation. So I've worked at, this will be the 4th hospital I've worked at. Hopefully the last one. I really plan on staying here forever. I truly love this place. But I have worked at hospitals where essentially they will have like one person from the executive team come down and they'll like talk. And I mean like just talk at you, just kind of like talk about how long they've been here, their value, you know, they give like a 5-minute spill about them and what led them to this hospital, whatever, and like how everyone matters. But like they had all 5 people in the leadership team come and they all gave a formal presentation, not like 5 presentations, but one big presentation all together. And like I was like, hold on, like it was so good. And then we had lunch with our manager. So you like broke off into your respective departments, and then you have lunch with your managers, which was paid for. Was so nice because you broke off with your respective departments, it's just one of us, it's just me being hired on in the pharmacy department right now. So it was so good. I got to like eat lunch with my director plus like another one of my managers, and then the ED pharmacist that I'm going to be training with. So it was just so fun. We were just kiki-kiing, and then after that we had a self-defense course, which of course is like funny when you like think of it, but then you're like, no, like I have been in situations where like I felt like I might have needed to call security, and I also have been in situations where I needed to call security, and been in situations where security was called. You know, I've been in all those types of situations, so it was like, oh, this makes sense. So they like taught us a lot of moves. It was really cool. And we had to like practice them. Like it wasn't just like, oh, do this. It was like, all right, pair up. We're going to practice all these. Like we moved the desks and the chairs out of the way and started practicing these moves. So it was good. We got released at 4:20, like I said, and it's currently 4:58. So I can't complain on this commute. Like I said, I think I mentioned this morning, but I will be working the evening shifts. So I don't even think I'll be dealing with this, honestly, but it was pretty good today. I have to be there at the same time tomorrow, and the rest of the week. So yeah, I will catch up with you guys later. I'm gonna try to get a workout in, and we'll see. Good morning, friends. We are on the road. It is currently 7:25. It looks like I'm going to be arriving exactly at 8 when I need to be there, because there is a crash ahead blocking a lane. So thank God it's only my second day, so I can always kind of like be like, oh, I went to the training room but no one was there, so I just came over here, you know. So it's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But we already ate our bagel. We're drinking our little decaf. Listening to a podcast. But yeah, yesterday was just so good. I got home very decently, and Adam ended up taking me for a celebration dinner to my favorite Chinese restaurant. Because one, we were both super lazy. We were not about to put on clothes to go somewhere fancy. So I was like, can we just go to our favorite mom and pop Chinese shop? So it was great. And what else? Came home, watched some Olympic stuff, and then worked out, and literally got in bed because I was just so tired. Like I haven't had like a full work day in so long. Literally haven't had a full work day since, I would say, June, but my last rotation was in June, and that was very much so, what's it called? It was advanced ID, and it was mostly stewardship. So I would actually say my last full work day was probably in like May, when I was on SICU in the surgical ICU. But yeah, it's been a while, and it's not like I'm tired as in like physically exhausted. I think I haven't had to do all this stuff in a while. Also, just like sitting in presentations where I can't do anything, like where like you really can't take notes because everything's already printed for you, things like that. Sitting in that kind of thing all day for orientation also makes me tired. So but yeah, I'm excited for today, because today, one, I get to be my scrubs. We're Caribbean blue, so I can't wear any of my Wells scrubs, so I'm so sad. But if you guys are looking for Wells scrubs, you can use my code RUDY20 for some money off. I'll link it below. But I love that brand so freaking much, and they don't have Caribbean blue. I was really hoping that I could wear just like any color like I did in my residency, so I could wear like my blue, my green, my purple, but nope. No, we're Caribbean blue here, but it's okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay. But I'm also excited because today is just going to be like a bunch of like my training modules. And if I can get them all today, if I can get them all done today, then I can move forward tomorrow with going to some of the units. So I'm doing like unit dose. I'm following the IMCU pharmacist tomorrow, and then critical care, and then NICU, women's health. So yeah, I'm excited, but all right, let's get to work. See you guys. All right, friends. Day 2. Today was definitely more fun in terms of like getting to do stuff and like not having to sit at the computer the entire day. I'm just really tired though. Like I was talking to we also have another new pharmacist who is going to be a general staff pharmacist, and like we're kind of like both doing like our modules and stuff, but she's like a little bit further ahead of me, so she was like doing the actual training, but we were like chatting and she was like, yeah, like I had basically like a 3-month break, and so like my first week a few weeks ago, I was like, whoa, I'm so tired after that first week. And I was like, yeah, if you think about it, like when you have not worked 9 to 5 in several months or weeks in my case, it definitely hits different when you start working back a full schedule. Like granted, like I'll be working 4/10s and I won't be in like this traffic that I am in now, but still, you know, your girl hasn't worked in a while. And it's funny because that definitely showed today, because like we had so like I'm going to be an ED pharmacist, right? So like the ED guy and me are basically besties because like we are each other now. And so we were like, you know, we saw each other a few times, and then like we decided to just have lunch together today. And during lunch, a stroke code was called as well as a code blue was called, so we went to those, came back, I did some more computer stuff, and he was like, oh, when are you gonna finish that? And I was like, I can't do your job right now, like I have to still train. And then we found out that on my schedule tomorrow there's still another like some more built out time for training. So I was like, you know what, actually I am going to come to the ED with you for like this last 2 hours, because I found out that tomorrow it's just computer time, and then I don't have my epic class until 1. So I was like, I can basically spend all tomorrow morning finishing up the computer training until epic class, if you want to get in some time today, because he's off tomorrow. His schedule is 2 on 2 off. No, 2 on, yeah, 2 on 2 off, 3 on 3 off. It's like that. So it basically allows for the 2 daytime ED pharmacists to have every other weekend off. So yeah, he was like, well, I'm off today, I just want to like spend some time and like us together until before Friday, because like I'm not working with him Friday, I'm not working with him until next week. So that's why he was like saying all that, and I was like, no, that's valid. So yeah, we hung out in the ED, like we kind of like did a tour and through the different pods, because like I cover the ED observation unit, and like all this other stuff, and so it was just so many ways to get to these places and so many freaking doors. It was a lot, so that was a lot, but I did it. And then I had a few clinical questions from like the nurses. The only thing is, I obviously want to build a rapport, but it's like hard to like back at my old hospital, I could easily just like log into any computer and stuff, right? So it's like, as they're asking me the question, I could already like control tap find what I'm looking for in the patient's chart to make sure that my answer is good to go. And it's like, I couldn't really do that today, you know? So like, he was like, they have an allergy to this, can they have these and these? And like clinically it's a yes, but like, however, I don't know if they've also had an allergic reaction to those other 2 things. So it's like, I would like to know before I just like say yes, you know, especially in a patient that they were talking about has had multiple allergies to a lot of different things, right? So it's like, clinically, yeah, those things should not interact. However, do they have a documentation that they've have had a reaction to them in the past? I have no idea. So I was just like a little bit slower than what I want to be, and I should really stop beating myself about stuff like this. I just like, it's just like part of who I am, but like I'm just always so hard on myself, and like when it comes to stuff like this where like I know that it's literally out of my control, that like I have to take a longer time to get to stuff because I'm learning a new system and I'm learning people and I'm learning the room numbers, you know. So like when they said bed 4, I didn't know that they meant pod D, bed 4, because I was sitting in pod E. So it's just stuff like that where I'm like, it's gonna be a learning curve, and I'm just kind of I'm a little scared. I don't want that to like taint my experience though, because I think like something tells me I'm going to do a good job and I'm going to really enjoy it and have a great time here and learn a lot. and like really be able to like practice the top of my license and just be a really good pharmacist. But like I am just worried about that like people are not going to be like happy with like how long it takes me to like get used to things, you know. But it's okay, everyone's new in the beginning, you know, like everyone starts somewhere. So, and it's nice that I'm starting on nights, because at least like the census is a lot higher during the day. So hopefully like having just me hopefully starting on nights will just like help me get my confidence up with like being able to like handle everything. And I get to, so I'm training with the ED, the day people, for the next week or so. But then I have a training shift with the overnight guy on September 2nd. So I feel like that'll be my true testament. That'll be my first night shift as well. So that'll be my true testament of like, can I do this? I think I can. I'm not gonna say I think I can. I know I can do this. I know I can. It's just a matter of really just trying my best and like, you know, knowing what my limits are, you know. So, but yeah, it's 5:30. We are almost home. We got about 20 more minutes. The traffic this morning was not bad, actually. I left probably like exactly at 7. I really should not have did that. And so I arrived. So one, there was an accident, and I was slated to leave. To arrive at like 8:09, and I was like, F-U-C-K. Like, of course, my second day of orientation, I'm going to arrive late. Granted, it really didn't matter if I got in on time today, because like I was doing computer work all day anyway, and I was supposed to like start the day out at the education center and then come to the pharmacy. So it's like they would have just thought that I was doing that, so it wasn't actually that. But I ended up arriving like 7:57. However, the parking lot, there's construction on this new hospital, the hospital I'm at, to build 2 new towers, and the construction took away the entire parking lot. So yeah, we had to park in this new parking lot that they like just paved out for us, and it's a lot of good parking spots, everything. However, it's like you have to walk through the parking lot and then through another building and then around the construction to get to the hospital. And so that made me clock in at like 8:05, which is fine, but still. Oh, also, my badge wasn't even allowing me to clock in. It was just so much. But yeah, that was the day. So yeah, I left at like 4:35, maybe 4:37. The only thing is I had walked all the way to my car when, of course, I find out that I left my laptop back in the hospital. So that was great. I'm gonna definitely just leave my laptop at home forever now, because like I thought that they were saying to bring my own computer to do these things on, but turns out no, we have computers for us to do them on. The person that was saying bring your own computer was from the HR team, and she was talking about to like the nurses and everyone else so they can do the like health system basic stuff, not the epic stuff. And I start my epic stuff and clinical stuff tomorrow. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day, you guys. We just made it to our exit for work. Today's commute was so fast, so nice. It took me a different way, I guess because of the light traffic today. It's giving like when people say they have like the hybrid schedule and like no one works in the office on Wednesday. Like it's giving like literally no one's like in the offices right now. So that's nice. But on the agenda today, I'm finishing up my modules. I've got, I think, a total of 6 modules left, and then I have epic class from 1 to 5. The only thing is my 6 modules, I don't think it's gonna take me from 8 a.m. to 1, so I hope that I can maybe go to the ED again. That's what I did yesterday. I like went to the ED and basically like in between, like I knew that I only had a few modules left, and I was like, I finish them tomorrow if you want me to hang out with you in the ED. He was like, I'd love to, because like, you know, I want to be able to show you some stuff before my off day, which is today. So today's the other pharmacist that they rotate. Okay. I hate sneezing and driving. It's so scary. I hear an ambulance, but I don't know where it's at. From Shrek, Donkey, he's like, on the road again. We're headed home. It is 5:26. We're estimated to be home about 6 p.m., which is fine. I'm just now getting into traffic. Like, if I didn't have traffic, I actually probably could have been home by now. But it's okay. It's really nice out, too, anyway. And we're meeting someone for Facebook Marketplace as soon as I get home anyway. They're buying one of our old lamps we've been trying to get rid of, so finally. But yeah, it was such a better day today. Oh my gosh. Like, I was just so anxious yesterday, like looking back on it, because like the trainer I was with yesterday, he's great, but I think he was just very jittery and stuff like that, and he made me anxious. And like, I'm supposed to be covering his paternity leave in a few weeks, and I think the pressure of making sure that I'm good to go and like, you know, can do everything by the time that he leaves was just really getting to me. And I think today my new trainer, who, because they do 2 on 2 off, 3 on 3 off, and so today was the new person, and she was just so chill, just like so laid back. Loved her. We really vibed. I vibed with the other guy too, but you know, obviously there's just like a little bit of added pressure to make sure I'm doing everything right before he leaves for paternity leave. But oh my god, so good today. We had some really good stuff. Like, we had 2 shock alerts, 2 level 2 traumas, 1 level 1 trauma. It was a multiple car rolled over, what's it called, multiple flipped vehicle. So patient was like in a vehicle that like hit something and flipped a couple times. So that was fun. They're stable. What else? Just, you know, it was just a really good day. And then I had my Epic, like my official like Epic training. Thank God I've used Epic before, so I didn't have to do the whole like, what is Epic and all that stuff. It was basically just like, he was like, have you used Epic before? I was like, yep. He was like, cool, we're just gonna do the basics, and then everything else, since you're specifically working in the ED, literally won't even matter to you. So like, you could just go on. I was like, beautiful, because that class was supposed to be from 1 to 5. It ended up being from like 1 to 3, and my trainer was like, hey, if you finish up Epic, come back and I will spend the rest of your time with me. And I was like, bet. So I did that, and then I stayed with her until about like 4:35. We did another tour of the ED, because like, it's just so confusing. This ED is so big, and they also have like a whole other 2 other units that you can like, that we also cover. It's just a lot to cover. And so we did another tour on my way out, and then just like, you know, giving me the lay of the land again, like, all right, these are the restrooms that I use, you should do this, you should do this, stuff like that. And then I decided to take the shuttle again today, or this afternoon. I took the shuttle to the hospital this morning, and then after I just like did it on my way out too, and definitely don't regret that, because I'm wearing a sweatshirt and it is hot outside. It's literally 99 degrees outside right now, y'all. It's really wild. But yeah, gonna be meeting someone for Facebook Marketplace, and then make some dinner, get a workout in, because I didn't work out yesterday. And that's it. I literally, y'all, yesterday I got home, I ate dinner, which was leftovers from Monday's Chinese shop, and when I tell you, I got on the couch and Adam was like, hey, I'm gonna go to the restroom. When I get out, do you want to watch some TV or should I go game because you look really tired? And I was like, I'm probably gonna be asleep before you get out of the restroom. And I did not lie. When I tell you, I probably fell asleep on the couch at maybe 6:38, maybe 6:37. And I was out from 6:30 or 7 till about 9:40. Like, I was out. And then Adam was like, hey Curly, you good? I was like, I'm alive. I ate like a snack or something, did some like admin stuff on my computer, and then I was like, yeah, I'm done for the night. So I think I took a shower, and then I took a shower, and then when I got out the shower, Adam was like setting up for his workout at home. So I just like sat with him while he did his workout, and like we were just chatting. And then we went to bed because your girl was knocked out. I slept so good. Like, I didn't sleep the best last night, but I needed that nap, and that helped a lot because like when I did wake up this morning and I was like, oh, I'm kind of tired, and that kind of went away pretty fast because like, oh no, I literally had like a 3-hour nap earlier. So yeah, it was needed because your girl has like, I have not been this tired in a long time. So it's nice to know that like I'm getting back on a schedule and can actually sleep all 8 hours or soon. Like I feel like tonight or tomorrow night will be when I officially get back to like actually being able to sleep 8 hours. So yeah, but yeah, we're heading through the city now. Hopefully be home at a decent time to meet this lady. If not, Adam would just have to bring it downstairs because I'm stuck in traffic. But it was a good day. I was so like, it actually made me excited for my job. Yesterday I was getting a little scared. I was like, oh my god, did I girl boss too close to the sun? But no, I feel pretty good. So yeah, I'm excited. Good morning. I have a mobile order for Rudy.
Right, go forward.
Thank you. Good morning. All right, so it is currently 7:09. We are, oh my god, the like right side of my mouth low-key kind of hurts. I think I like irritated something when I was flossing. But 7:09, we are headed to work. I have been eating breakfast at home all week, and like I haven't had a coffee since Monday, but I needed a coffee today. And I also got a croissant at Dunkin' because I burned my bagel this morning. I put my bagel in the toaster, and like one half of it was like way too thick, so I don't think it went completely down, which is totally on me. And so I was like, okay, cool, while this does this for 3 minutes, I'm gonna go do the litter box right quick. And I like turn around because I smelled burning, and like there's a whole smoke cloud on top of our toaster, so that was great. Yeah, so that went to the trash, and I turned the fan on in the kitchen. I felt so bad because I'm sleeping. So, but good morning. It's currently 7:09, like I said, heading to work. Slated to be there at a great time. So, and today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. I have the weekend off. Like I'm ready. I'm tired. I'm so tired.
In about 10 miles, keep left onto I-285 south.
I'm legit so tired, but not like bad tired actually. Like I'm okay. I'm just, you know, when the alarm goes off in the morning, I'm like, bruh. But we're doing good. I came home yesterday and also just needed to like chill on the couch and rest. So I did not get a workout in yesterday, but maybe we can get one in today, depending on what time I get home. I think today I'm just in the IMCU. It's what it sounds like. So we'll see. Day 4 of orientation week. Let's see. I got there at a decent time this morning. I was supposed to be in IMCU today, but that ended up getting switched around. And so I was with the med-surg pharmacist today instead. But we finished together like around 2:40. And I was like, well, I'm gonna be an ED pharmacist. I should probably keep spending all my time in the ED when I have time. I could have like stayed downstairs and like just like kept meeting new people, because I met a few people before I went upstairs to the ED, and like I wanted to like stick around and like chit chat with everyone, but like I said, I just want to spend as much time in the ED, like with my trainers as possible. And I'm so glad I did that because I was supposed to leave at 4:30. I ended up leaving at like 4:50, but around like 4:10, maybe 4:05, a level 1 came in through the triage, literally through the front door. It was a stab wound, so it was really great being with her today with my trainer, because obviously like I helped out in the capacity that I could, but I wasn't familiar with where their RSI kit was, or like where to get the warm fluids, where to get the ANSEF from, stuff like that. So it was such a good experience to be with her. And literally, like, I know that like when you're not involved in the case, you're supposed to step out, but I was like, no, I'm gonna stand right here and watch everything, because this is supposed to be me in a few weeks. So it was great. So like we got everything. I knew where to go get a tetanus at. I knew where, like, it was so good to experience that with her. And since I spent so much time with her between yesterday and today, I feel like next time that I train with her, it will be nice for me to take the lead. So that's also why I was like really excited to like go to this. But yeah, it was just another usual day, it sounds like. At working tomorrow in the NICU, and then next week back around to, I think, IMCU, neuro, and then ICU. Yeah, but 5:28, like I said, I was supposed to leave. I ended up leaving at like 4:50, 4:55 maybe. I missed the shuttle, so I just ended up walking to my car, which wasn't bad because I didn't have a sweatshirt on today. I had a jacket, but I just took my jacket off and like enjoyed the walk, you know, the quiet walk. I don't know if anyone else is like this, but whenever it comes to like situations like rapids and all that stuff, I always just like enjoy some like quiet time after, just to like deep breathe and take a good breath, and like just like be very thankful for like my life and stuff like that. The patient's stable. I didn't mean to say it like that. Or not, well, we got them stable and then we just took them straight to the OR, but like it just makes me thankful, you know, and grateful for this, you know, that I'm able to drive home right now, stuff like that. So I just took some time to just like I called my mom and let her know I was headed home, and like told Adam I was headed home, and then I just like played some music. And typically I like to listen to like a podcast or talk to my like family and like my partner for like a long time on the ride home, but I just wanted some time to myself. So yeah, I think I'm also just like overwhelmed, because like I'm like, okay, this is gonna be being by myself in a few weeks, and I know for sure I can handle it, but it's always gonna be that first one by yourself that you're like, what the fuck? So, and I just don't want to let people down, but I have to like also think in my head that they also literally were once me. Like they were once starting as well. And I wouldn't say like necessarily like I'm starting from scratch, because like I've been in these situations before, but like obviously now I'm like the big girl. So I think that's just I think in general, this being my first big girl job post residency, I'm just going to keep having this feeling of like, oh my god, I'm by myself now, you know. So yeah, but happy to be headed home, and yeah, I'd like to get a workout in, but I'm already feeling my stomach growl, and it's 5:30. So maybe if I can get home by 6, eat by 6:30, then I can work out at 8:30, be in bed by 10, and do this all over again. So I've given you guys a recap basically every day, so nothing new this morning. Like I said last night, I am in the NICU today, so I went over like my PAL stuff last night and like sent it to myself to print at work. Hopefully I get there at a decent time to go lab to print it. But yeah, good week so far. I think overall it just gets stressful because it's a new job, it's a new place, new systems, all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, I'm like, I know I can do this, you know? It's just one of those things. So, got my little protein coffee today. Also, something that's definitely been helping me with my, like, anxiety and, like, stress level is, like, not having real coffee. Like, I had a real coffee yesterday, and I wouldn't say that I was, like, anxious or stressed, but I definitely, like, had a little bit of anxiety. But, like, I've been mostly drinking, like, since April, the coffee beans I've been using have been, like, half calf. And then recently I just got decaf because I still just enjoy the process of making coffee, and eventually I'm obviously going to just stop having coffee in general. But I just think it's so funny because it's like, I remember during residency year when my preceptors was like talking about, I was like talking about just like how anxious I was that 1 week or whatever, because I just had so much going on with like a CE presentation, and then like I was also on like MICU 2, so like it was just me by myself on the unit, a lot of stuff, like a lot of that stuff. And he was like, well, I also feel like you're anxious because you bring in 1 liter coffee every day. And I was like, touche. I did make the largest coffee I could every morning. And he was like, I guarantee you, if you like stop contributing to your anxiety and all that stuff, you probably would be so much better. And not better like clinically, but just like better in terms of like just my anxiety in general. And I was like, true. And it's crazy because it's like, I definitely feel that way as well. I definitely feel that like when I stop contributing to my anxiety with like caffeine, I'd be feeling like I can do anything in the world. So it's funny because like, yeah, so today I don't have caffeine. I have decaf, which from my research is typically like 2 to 7 milligrams of coffee per 8 to 10 ounces. And normal coffee is like 87 to 97 milligrams of caffeine per 8 to 10 ounces. So definitely a difference. So we'll see. Yeah. Let's go get it. Hello, babes. Welcome to the wrap up. Last day of orientation week. Wow, what a week. I will say, I'm so excited, or I'm so happy I did orientation this way. You know how there like are a lot of institutions that do orientation the like sit through this meeting, sit through that meeting way, and I absolutely adored my orientation week because the way that I actually got to do stuff and be a part of stuff alongside the learning and understanding the systems and understanding the like what's it called, the health system, as well as like understanding Epic and stuff, was just phenomenal. Loved every moment of it. I think the more that I get to just like dive in and do stuff myself, the better I feel, the more confident I feel with being able to like run my own service. So that was great. What else? So what do we do today? Today I was with the NICU/women's health pharmacist. So she covers NICU, PICU, women's health, OB, L&D, and then OB/ED. So of course, like me, that I'm going to be working in the ED, we talked a lot about, of course, those like very, very unfortunate situations of like those patients or anyone in that realm, like of course presented to the ED and the things they present to the ED with. So like preeclampsia, eclampsia, coding infants, coding pediatric patients, things like that. So we did a lot of that kind of stuff, a lot of training, showing me like how to like use the syringe pump on the Alaris modules pumps, because like obviously like I've mostly worked in the adult setting, so like when I am using the pump, it's not a syringe, baby, it's an IV, it's an IV bag, but like obviously like, you know, an entire day's worth of medicine for an infant can fit into a 30 ml syringe versus a 1 liter saline bag, right? So she taught me how to like use that, because there might be there might be a time where I need to use that. So just like getting me comfortable with like, if I have to be in these unfortunate situations, then I am comfortable with what I'm doing and can, you know, do it. So that was like sad, but great, because like it does make me feel more confident in what I can do. What else? We like just went through like all the like quirks about ordering PEDS meds and NICU meds, stuff like that. Common things that like I might get called about overnight for questions for the OB/LD teams, stuff like that. Toured those units. I got to see some cute little NICU babies. So adorable. And then what else? Yeah, she just taught me a lot. Even though she's like totally not where I'm practicing, I still learned so much from her about just like putting in I-vents and like certain things that I need to chart and things like that, or just like certain quirks with order sets, and it was very, 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 very valuable. But end to a great week 1 of working for the rest of my entire life. That's crazy, right? We are headed home. It looks like we are going to be home at like 5:50, 5:45. It's 5:21. I probably got in my car at 5 or maybe like 4:57. So we were running a little bit late, but it's fine. I learned a lot. But I do have to like immediately hop in my shower because we have a birthday dinner for one of my in-laws, one of my cousin-in-laws. So I literally have to like hop in the shower as soon as I get home, because I'm basically arriving home at like, let's just round up and say 6, right? Literally arriving home at 6, and you know, I don't have time to like, I definitely see like some cyber trucks I see some cyber trucks being transported right now. That's so funny. Yeah, I have to be, do we have time to get a birthday present? I don't know what's going on. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. So, but okay, either way, I hope you guys enjoy this vlog, this orientation vlog. I'm excited to keep bringing you guys along for just like working in the ED and stuff like that. Well, not like bringing you along as in like vlogging at work, but like, you know, I'll vlog me charting or something, right? Like, but I will never ever, making sure my badge was off, never ever share where I practice at. Obviously I would never ever share patient care. I will tell you got like cool cases, but I would never ever do any like PHI, stuff like that. Obviously, I mean, I've been doing this now for 6 years, so I'm pretty well versed in how to protect myself and my job. But just a reminder that like if you're coming to a channel like this to like see stuff, this ain't it. This ain't it. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I really enjoyed just bringing you guys along for my like first week of my big girl job. This is so exciting. I hope you guys have a great freaking weekend. This vlog will be up on Sunday, so if you're watching this in real time, I'm so thankful that you're here with me. I love you, and I just hope you guys have a great weekend. Everyone has a great time, and everyone's just safe and lovely. And I will see you guys next week for another vlog.
In 2 miles, take exit 20 to merge onto I-75 north toward